Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am the digital and vigilant, conscientious, but at the same time pretentious man. I am the Puerto Rican Prince Angel Santiago, and this is the universe himself, the universe Lucas Gravesuit. And we are together, combine the two of us, elevate pro wrestling news. And today we will be giving you our top 10
Top 10
NXT wrestlers of all time.
of all time.
And this includes tag teams. So it's like gimmicks, I guess you could consider.
Men's, women's, and tag team all combined
Yeah,
into one list
into one list.
right here at the Elevate Pro Wrestling News.
All right. Dugas, what is your number 10?
Oh, I went first last time. Your
Oh,
turn.
my turn.
Who do you
So
got?
then,
Who is your number 10?
Obafemi.
Oh, what?
Obafemi. He just makes the top 10. He had a really good reign. He's put on some good matches. I like the character. His promos are good.
I was just not expecting that at all. Wow.
I'm actually shocked you say that. I think that I'm like that's pretty accurate.
But like, I don't know. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to
Who's
be
your
on the list
10?
necessarily, but
Who's
like,
your 10?
Sami Zayn is my number 10.
Wow, that's pretty low to put him, I think, but okay.
Sami Zayn is my number 10 on this list.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Okay,
don't know.
fair.
I don't know why Obafemi threw me. I mean, like like it's not that he doesn't deserve to be on the list. It's just I don't know.
Well, my number 9 is Shayna Baszler.
Ah, yeah. Miss Baszler did not make my list, unfortunately. But
Really? Okay. Who's
I mean,
your
she's
number?
I mean, she definitely. I can see the argument for her being on the
She had
list.
a super long title
Super
reign.
long title reign, two-time title
She
reign.
was a part of that era that NXT was getting really big. So
Yes.
I tried. It was either I had to put her or Mandy Rose because they both did a
Yeah.
lot.
You
But
picked
I'm
her.
gonna put yeah, and I think Shayna had better matches. So yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't tell if it's just because they didn't translate well, but I feel like her and Ronda both got like heavily screwed over on the main roster.
Oh my god, yeah, bro. Like you could have.
Like Ronda had that one title reign, but even that was felt weird.
Well, it was all basically shut out because they were trying not to push. I mean, she got Daniel Bryan. I mean, she was
Yeah.
Batista basically in this instance, where nobody wanted her there after she turned heel. So yeah, who's your number 9?
My number 9 is Sami Zayn's counterpart, Mr. Kevin Owens.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm ever
I,
explaining
it's
why
hard
that's
for me to
like
put him on the list though, because no, 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 no.
because I
Oh,
feel like he was the first person to bring he
NXT
was the
title
first
to
person
the
to elevate
roster.
NXT out of NXT.
Agreed. That's a really good pick. It's a very well done pick. Yeah. I would say number 8 for me, so I could get both these guys on the list. DIY.
Really, you're gonna include him as a tag team and not
Well, okay, so I say a tag team because that was the money seller for both of them as Like that
I
whole storyline itself was top 10, and everything else they did apart wasn't necessarily fantastic. Like I don't think
okay.
either of them had a feud outside of each other that I was really, really into. Don't get me wrong. Johnny Gargano and Ricochet was a great match. Adam Cole and Tommaso Ciampa had a decent feud, but like none of it was the DIY stuff. So, and I love their tag matches with FTR. So, counting their matches with the Revival, the feud they had personally, and then what they were able to do outside of the brand as champions, that's why I give it to them.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean
Johnny Gargano had a good feud. Adam Cole, I'll say. Forgot
my
about that.
only my only thing with putting them on as a tag team is I feel that their best work came wrestling each other.
Yeah, that's why I say it though, because I'm like, it includes that whole conglomerate. Because you
Yeah.
couldn't really get the feud without them being best friends and being a tag team.
That's a fair point.
So it kind of all feeds itself. So I'm like, the ecosystem of DIY is number 8 on my list.
That's a fair point. I can see that. I might change my list now that you mentioned that. I might put because you made an interesting argument with Shayna. I might put Shayna in at 10 and then consolidate
Okay.
here at the top a little bit.
And then Sammy, Kevin.
Yeah.
Cool.
So then Hold on. So you're 8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have Obafemi, Shayna Baszler, DIY.
And then my 8 would then become Kevin Owens. So it's your turn again.
My turn again. So my number 7.
Yes, your number
I
7.
think this is where he goes. I think this is where yeah, I think I'm gonna put Kevin Owens here at number 7.
Yeah, I can definitely see the argument for putting them higher than I have them. KO and Sammy.
Yeah, I'm
They
putting him
definitely, especially Kevin, definitely carried the brand
right.
while they were the top guy.
Precisely my thinking behind that. Yeah. So he would I think he's gonna be my number 7.
Yeah, that's definitely fair. So my number 7, and I'm including. I mean, I guess you can include Adam Cole in this, but it's more of the other guys that I'm including. I'm putting the Undisputed Era as a team at number 7.
Okay, yeah. And then you're gonna put Adam Cole higher.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I agree with you. I wholeheartedly agree with
but I
you.
feel I don't know. It's I feel like this is dicey, but I feel like I would have. They're definitely the most dominant tag team in NXT history for sure. I don't know if I would
Yeah.
say that they are like. I don't know if I would say they're the best NXT tag team, but they're the most dominant, if that makes sense.
Yes, and also like you could put the Undisputed Era in any situation and it would thrive. So like you're
Yeah,
including the War
100%.
Games matches, the tag team title matches, the ladder matches, the matches they had with each other afterwards. So you're including all of this. Again, the prophecy. That was a great storyline.
No, 100%.
So yeah, so I put that all encompassing. Yeah, that's a good pick though.
Mhm.
My number 6 is gonna be Asuka.
Okay. Yeah.
Because she was so dominant. She was like the first
I
really
don't.
big woman.
I feel like it's a little low for us community. I don't know.
She just misses my top 5 for the literally the same reason you just discussed the Undisputed Era. I don't think she was necessarily the greatest, but she was the most dominant. So I feel like she has to be there
That's a
then.
fair point. That's a fair point.
Um, Again, I don't particularly remember a lot of Asuka matches, honestly, off the top of my head. I know that all of them were a high caliber, but she couldn't have a feud with anybody because she doesn't speak English.
Still, by
So
the way.
like, huh?
Said still, by the way.
It still doesn't. So that's why like her and Shayna work because they ain't got to talk. They could just throw dukes. But like some other people made it hard. And it was very clear too that she was not a Divas wrestler. And they were having her go against the
Yeah.
Summer Rays sometimes. And she would just be just wham, 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 just wailing on these bitches. And I'd be like, this is not fun.
This is not enjoyable. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
different, but it's not like I can't watch this week to week,
Right.
and it can't be a
That's a fair
pay-per-view
point.
match. Like when
That's a
she was
fair
wrestling
point.
Natalia and shit, I was like, come on, brother.
Hmm.
But yeah, so she's my number 6.
Yeah. My number 6 is wait, hold on. Who was your number 7? I'm sorry, your number 7 was Kevin.
Yep.
I'm just trying to jot down your list so I can remember it.
Word.
So my number 6 is the only entry on this list that did not translate well to the main roster, and that is the Ascension.
They may not be on my list, but I get the case for them though.
Because I feel like the case for them, for at least a lot of people, has dropped heavily just because of how completely ass they were on the main roster.
Right.
But like if you ignore that and just look at their NXT work, I feel like it's like they were really good. Like they were
Yeah.
really very good in NXT.
And it was such a different gimmick.
Yes. Yes.
That's why I could see why you put him there. I can see why you put him at number 6 because they just make at least they get out the top 5. But yeah, the ring work they were doing was fucking fantastic.
Fantastic. And they're the only ones in recent memory to, barring Bray Wyatt, to not make the like masked like horror character sort of gimmick look cheap.
Yeah. Well, they were doing it. It was like they were like half in the horror aspect, but then they also had a foot in like the Legion of Doom type shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked because one of the guys was smaller and the other dude was really big, and they both looked kind of freaky looking. So yeah, no, I liked them. They were cooking.
They were
Yeah.
cooking. Yeah. It
Well,
really is
mine
too
are.
bad they couldn't cook in the main roster because I feel like they would have been fucking phenomenal.
No, you know what's funny though is like that gimmick just breeds bad ideas from Vince.
Oh, 100%. But
It
it
just
sucks too because of the tag teams that were around at that time would have been
boosts it.
like would have been great. Like a match with the Usos.
The New Day.
or New Day, or even like the Wyatt family would have been a
Yep.
fantastic match.
Yep. I agree. And it would have been fucking great. Just like the AOP.
Yeah. Oh,
They never
exactly, dude. The AOP would have been fucking sick.
they never had a shot though.
No.
They never had a shot.
Who did they stooge for when they first got up there?
Rollins.
Rollins. That's who it was. Yeah.
It was
Of
Rollins,
course it was.
Austin
Of
Theory,
course.
and fucking the authors of pain.
Yuck.
Yucky.
All
Well,
right.
my number
Number
five,
five.
Samoa Joe.
Yeah. Samoa. Yeah. Yeah. He's
Samoa.
definitely an honorable mention on my list.
He is
For me,
fucking
I don't know. For me, he just wasn't. It's like Bobby Roode. For me, he just wasn't. He wasn't that guy, if that makes sense, in NXT.
really. I see. To
Like
me,
he was obviously the top guy in NXT, but it's like,
yeah,
but he didn't do anything with it necessarily, if that makes sense.
right. To me, it was more the fact that he was the first guy who came over as a star.
Hmm.
You know, he was already a star when he debuted. People knew who he was,
Yeah,
and then he was the first guy to win the belt like that. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
like
that's
his
true.
dominance. Hey, who did he drop it to? Shinsuke,
Yeah,
and that got Shinsuke over.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's why I put him there. But yeah, who's your number five?
My number five is your number six. My number five is Miss Asuka herself.
Real.
And I don't know. I see the point that you're making with like she's not the best, but she's the most dominant. But I don't know. I think I disagree. I think she is the best because I don't know. My thing is I don't know who else it would be necessarily.
No, I agree. She was the first woman too to really bring in some real fucking wrestling to it. So,
Yeah, and like
and
Shayna was cool, but I feel like Shayna's reign's built heavily off of the work that Asuka already did.
well said.
So I don't know.
No, I don't disagree with you. That's why I put Asuka above Shayna still. But no, I agree with you though. That I you putting her there, I'm not insulted by it all.
Mhm.
My number four is I forgot where you put him, but I will pick Sami Zayn.
I had Sami Zayn in 10.
Yep. Well, now you have him at nine because you want to put Shayna there now, right?
Yes, yes, that's true.
This is your nine, yeah,
I have him at 9.
yeah. Yeah, no, I okay. So I put Sammy at four because one, he had a wealth of matches that you could pick from.
He
Him and
did, yeah.
Shinsuke, him and Cesaro, him and Kevin Owens, him and
Him in the random like four-way matches with like Neville and
oh yeah, when he had it with Neville and Tyler Breeze and
I can't remember the fourth guy's name ever.
Neville, Tyson Kidd.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. So
Those
I
matches cooked, yeah.
yeah. So I gotta give it to Sammy there just because he had like he probably had the most good matches in NXT history, with the exception of who I think we both have at number one.
I don't see that's tough for me though because I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I couldn't really. Uh,
The reason I also put him there, if I were to introduce anybody to the NXT brand, I would show them a Sami Zayn match from the NXT era.
you
Like
think?
if I just showed you Cesaro and him, bro, there was
Yeah.
no feud.
Okay.
There was no
Yeah.
build. It was just Cesaro kicking the piss out of him and Sammy
Yeah.
getting a
It
really
was. It
good
was.
looking comeback.
It was Prime Ring of Honor is what it basically was at
Yeah.
that point. Yeah.
Yes,
It was just. It
exactly.
was like I don't care who CM Punk is. I don't care who Samoa Joe is. They're gonna go wrestle for an hour and you're gonna like it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. And they were just cooked every step of the way. But yeah, so he's my number four. Who's your number three?
My number four. You mean?
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I went first. You're number four.
My number four is Mr. Ciampa, Triple H himself.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, hold on. Did I do that? No, I didn't. Hold on. No, you're right. Hold on, because I added. Because I
What do you
added.
mean?
Oh, I'm thinking now. I put Shayna in here. Okay, so yeah,
So who's your number
I
four?
meant to consolidate them. I think, but I fucked that up. Oh well. Anyway, number four, Tommaso Ciampa.
Tommaso Ciampa.
Because I feel like 'cause I get what you were saying with DIY, but I feel like he did a lot of interesting things outside of because they were a tag team, but like I didn't necessarily view them as like tag team wrestlers. Like they were singles guys who were like friends and they would tag together, obviously.
Well, yes, I agree with you. I think when we also came in at NXT too, they were just breaking up. Like I think we watched them break up, so we didn't really get the
Yeah.
whole run of them going for the tag belts, losing the tag belts. Like once I look at the story as a whole, that's where I put it. But I don't blame you for putting Champ at 4. I mean, he had great matches as champion. He's one of the guys that's synonymous with the belt.
Yeah.
So yes, I get putting him at 4.
Yeah.
My number 3 is gonna be Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah. Shinsuke did unfortunately not make my list either, but
Oh, because you're racist.
ah, well, I can't help that.
What do you have, Asuka at 5?
Yeah. No, but I don't know. Shinsuke's Shinsuke's a weird character to rank for me because his for me he's really only an entrance. He never
Whoa.
he never fully like, and maybe it's just because I'm not a super into the Japanese wrestling style, but
Yeah,
he
that was
never
also a part of
he
it.
never fully brought like, I don't know, it never fully came to life for me, if that makes sense.
Well, I get that because he came in with a really strong style approach to things. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't jump off the top rope. He doesn't dive.
Yeah.
He just lays in
He
strikes
strikes.
really, really
Yeah.
hard,
Yeah.
which is cool
Hmm.
and it works. But I agree with you that I get why people sometimes don't like him because when he's doing those like when he sets up in the corner and his weird shaking and then he knees the guy in the stomach and it's
Yeah.
supposed to look like it's really hard and whatever.
Yeah.
And like, yes, but you know, you need the right person to sell all those moves as well.
100%.
Because
Yeah.
they don't necessarily look
Which is
devastating.
which is why I don't necessarily think he translated well on the main roster.
No, I agree. Well, because you really have two choices if you want a good match out of Shinsuke. You either got to sell the shit out of everything he's doing,
Yeah.
like really go hard, or
Or you
you
have to
have
be
to let him hit
or you
you.
have to be AJ Styles.
Or Samoa Joe, who
Right.
lets him knee him in the face. He's like, brother, you got to hit me.
Yeah.
So, unless you're going to be willing to do that, and a lot of guys aren't, and a lot of the top guys aren't. I mean, again, you remember the incident that happened with Shinsuke and John Cena, where he dropped Cena right on his fucking head,
Yeah.
and Cena was cool about it, but I guarantee you, Vince had an aneurysm in the
Yeah.
back.
100%.
So, that's his. You can't drop golden gooses on their heads.
Yeah. It's you really can't.
So,
My number 3, and I have a feeling it's who you're gonna have it too, but I'm not super sure. My number 3 is Mr. Finn Balor.
yep, that's my number 2. That is my number 2.
Because, well, I don't know, because I feel like you can make. Actually, no, I don't think you can. I'm not gonna say that. I feel like Finn. I'll make this analogy though. I feel like Finn Balor is what people wanted Shinsuke to be.
Yeah, that's really well said. That's really well said. Well, that's also the difference between them, though, is Shinsuke's gimmick, unfortunately, largely relies on him not selling your shit.
Yes.
It relies on him looking tough, kicking the shit out of you, and then you getting over on him.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't work when, dude, the guy was broken down when he got there, so he couldn't do all the crazy shit. Again, Finn Balor's taking muscle busters from Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
I'm sure Shinsuke took one or two at some point, but I'm just saying that, like, I don't know, like I'm sure he was less inclined to let Joe do all the shit that Finn was doing. Again, Finn would jump as high in the air as he could for that spike that Joe does in the corner. So,
Not to mention he was, jumping up for coup de grace every match too.
Right. And also Finn's style was such a good mix of so if Shinsuke really idolized his era of New Japan, like again, it helps because he had Tanahashi and Kota Ibushi constantly selling for him. And if he didn't want, and again, he was the man of the company. So if you weren't selling for him, brother, you were catching a knee to the back of the head. Like he didn't need to put anyone over except Brock Lesnar, which he did. And then obviously, okay, great. So Brock Lesnar's the only motherfucker who can kick the shit out of you. Welcome to the everyone world. Right, so who cares? So it doesn't fucking matter. And then, but Finn Balor was truly idolized the New Japan junior heavyweight style. High flying, hard hitting, super fucking fast to the point where you're almost like, what the fuck?
But he did it in a WWE kind of way, where it's like he would hit a sling blade on you just out of nowhere, and he would do like the coup de grace kind of stuff. Like he would do it in a very WWE way, whereas I feel like Shinsuke never really fully left New Japan in terms of his wrestling style.
Oh, I agree. I think that it definitely was a hard adjustment for him to come and try and develop a whole new move set and stuff. And I think that's why Finn developed more because he was able to kind of like, again, not a lot of Finn's stuff hurts. Like the sling blade is a bump you take yourself.
Right.
That thing where he puts his, he puts you in the crossroads position and then hits you with the elbow. That's a straight bump to the back.
Yes, back
The
bump.
coup de grace, when delivered well, is literally you're not getting hurt.
Right.
So you're not taking a lot of bumps when you face him, and he'll
Yep.
bump the shit for you. So it looks great.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's my number 2. Who's your number 2?
My number 2 is Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano.
Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
That is fair.
I feel like besides the obvious number 1 pick, I feel like Johnny is NXT outside of who I'm assuming is your number 1 pick, Adam Cole.
He, unfortunately for me, the Johnny Gargano style is how you feel about Shinsuke. It just doesn't translate to me as much.
Fair.
I don't like his only sell is looking like he got knocked out,
That's
like
fair.
doing the Days look. He's also very small, so it makes it hard for me to take him seriously in matches. But I can't deny that him and Adam Cole is the best trilogy in NXT history, in my opinion.
Oh, 100%.
Like all around. You can say him and Ciampa too.
Him and Ciampa.
But to be fair, the third match was a movie match.
Yeah, fair.
So
fair point.
That's where I kind of am like, I gotta the first 2 100%. But the third one, I'm like, as a trilogy, all 3 of those fucking matches between the 2 of them were fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So, and then I think we know who the number 1 pick is. Adam Cole, baby.
Baby.
Yeah, the greatest NXT wrestler of all time.
By a decent margin too.
By a large margin. Because he did everything. The dude wrestled great tag matches. He was great in a stable. Yeah. He was probably one of the best, if not the best, North American champion.
It's such a shame that he never got a good shot. It's such a shame.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
And again, he did what Kevin Owens did too. He brought the NXT belt to the main roster and defended against Seth Rollins and Daniel Bryan, and then defended it at Survivor Series against Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
I remember that was a random ass match they put together, but it was actually good.
It was good. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, he defined the best era of NXT.
100%.
He defined the best era of NXT. And he is my favorite line of all time, him looking at Karrion Kross and being like, you get everything, bro. You get the entrance, you get the girl, you get the lights and the smoke. They just got to ring the bell when I'm in there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's so true, though. Rest in peace, Adam Cole. I hope he's getting better. I know his neck is fucked.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it'd be better for him at this point if he just took a producer role.
Yep. I think that he could produce some banging ass matches.
Yeah. Give him the old Bobby Roode treatment.
If he doesn't end up doing that in AEW, I think that Hunter is going to end up taking him for it.
Oh, Hunter will scoop him up immediately if he ever decides to leave.
I also think that that's part of the reason he left. I think Hunter told him, like, I don't have a place for you.
And
Vince doesn't have a place for you. Well, not even that, too. Like, he was like, even if I do take over the company, like, I can't put you against fucking Cody Rhodes in the main event of WrestleMania. I can't put you against Roman Reigns. Like, it would have to be like a 5 years comeback situation like Punk.
Yeah.
Where like we find the spot for you after all the bullshit is done. I mean, if Punk came in during that whole Cody and Roman thing, that would have fucking muddied everything up. It would have been like, wait, where am I looking? That's why I also say that the post WrestleMania 40 era is the multiverse era. It's just like Marvel, where we just get everyone returning, old heroes, and no storylines that make sense, and everything gets dropped within a day.
Facts.
2025 wrestling.
Dinky.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a very nice blast from the past to actually talk about wrestling that's good and makes sense.
Back when NXT was watchable.
When it was watchable and I didn't have to watch fucking Sicaria.
Oh, yes, and just give me more fucking Lola Vice.
We need a Mercedes Moné Lola Vice feud.
Oh, I need Mr. Iguana.
Mr. Iguana. Oh my God. I should have. Oh, what a fucking Jesus Christ almighty, Mr. Iguana. I hope we don't see him. I hope we're not reporting that next week. But ladies and gentlemen, Make sure to watch our new segment. Make sure to watch our ranking our funniest moments from WWE history, and make sure to watch our review of Wrestle Dream, because I'm the Puerto Rican Prince Angel Santiago, and he's the Universe Lucas Christou. Watch it. We are
Watch it.
Elevate Pro Wrestling News.